Young Thug. Looks like Young Thug just hit another career low post getting out of jail. And the first career low is his comeback, his music, his lack of music rather, his lack of consistency. Even the quality of his music is not even the same. And all over the internet, there's a 2015 interrogation video where Young Thug is, he's talking. That's the second career low, and honestly, I feel like this right here will affect Young Thug's career going forward, because nobody, and I mean nobody, was more vocal when it came to talking down on rats than Young Thug, especially when it was aimed at Gunna. The interrogation was posted on YouTube, but it's an audio, not an actual video, and you can hear the audio. It's clearly Young Thug, and on the audio he talks to the cop saying that his affiliate Pee Wee Roscoe carried drugs for Lil Wayne. He told the cops that knowing Roscoe, he breaks the law every single day. The whole interrogation is about like 2 hours, and I'm obviously not gonna play it on here, but he also said promises. I made promises. Whatever, anything you want to know in time, I'ma tell you, but do not tell the world. Then they proceeded to ask for his cell phone number, and he gave it as soon as they asked for it. It's crazy how Thug is always taking shots at Gunna, saying that he snitched because he said YSL is a gang and told the lady yes ma'am, and Young Thug took it as betrayal. So he would pretty much tell the top rappers and producers not to mess with Gunna anymore. And some of them did it on their own because of the loyalty they have for Young Thug. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a point where some of these rappers were kind of on the fence about it. They were just waiting for what Young Thug had to say. And Young Thug said Gunna is a rat. And ever since that, these rappers don't make music with Gunna. At least the 21 Savages, the Metro Boomin, Future, Durk, Baby, those kind of artists. But what's the difference between Gunna saying yes ma'am and YSL is a gang versus what Young Thug said on that tape? Some would argue that what Young Thug said was worse. Like, honestly, I don't care if Thug is a rat or not. I'm still gonna listen to the music because I don't live that kind of life. I don't go by that code or anything like that. But this is a big deal because Young Thug looks like a hypocrite. The guy that was chanting and just going in saying rat, rat, rat this, rat that. This dude was obsessed with rats. Like, it's crazy. He's literally obsessed with rodents. Like, it just hits different now because hearing that interrogation, it kind of goes against what Young Thug was preaching, if you think about it. Not even if you think about it. It's clear as day. Like, come on. It's clear as day that this goes against what Young Thug was preaching. He was talking to them for like 2 hours. That's a long time. And according to Young Thug and all these other street rappers that live by that code, you're supposed to only say you want your lawyer and that's it. But sitting there for 2 hours, name dropping, saying this person did this person did that, don't tell nobody, here's my number. Yo, that's crazy. For Young Thug, that's crazy. Especially because how hard he was going, preaching against rats. And this is going to be very interesting. I want to know what Durk has to say about this. Future, Baby, all of them, the producers that didn't want to work with Gunna because of Thug. I wonder what they're going to say.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day nigga broke a fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
I already know there's going to be excuses saying, oh, he didn't really tell, they're going to make up something. Like, they're just in a weird situation right now, because if they continue to work with Thug and promote him and all that other stuff, fans are going to question them and their decisions, their loyalty, and what they stand for, and they're going to look like hypocrites. But trust me, there's going to be excuses after excuses. But this audio is I was going to say in 4K, but it's obviously not. But this audio is more crisp than anything. So based off what these guys say snitching is, that's snitching. Young Thug told. And it's crazy because Young Thug can't even have his music to lean on, because he's not dropping anything. He's not dropping good music like that neither. The song that he dropped, the features, he's not really doing much right now. He's not really active musically. He's more active on Twitter, calling people rats and, being active there. And he's with Mariah the Scientist all the time, which is cool. But you gotta, bro, post getting out of jail, you gotta get in the studio, bro. Like, we've been waiting for so long now. And some would say, oh, well, he dropped that Money on Money song. That song was not that good. Future's part on the song was way better than Young Thug's part. Because when Future was rapping, it was the beat changed, the tempo changed, the energy, everything changed. But with Young Thug, it's like, bro, there's no effort. Thug ain't doing nothing right now. I'm sorry, he ain't. And if he was dropping good music, all that would kind of, I wouldn't say cancel out, but he could have leaned towards the music, just like what Gunna was doing. Just like what Gunna is doing, sorry. Gunna's leaning towards the music. He's not saying nothing. People are calling him rats. People are trolling him, doing this and that. He's continuing to drop good music. He's focusing on his craft. But Young Thug just wants to get out of jail and continue to taunt Gunna and taunt rats and things like that. And he's doing what rats do, according to the audio. Like, I'm sorry, these artists have all the time in the world. They have access to the top producers. Young Thug has so many people on his side. He has the majority of the industry on his side. At least the people with power and people to help him, artists with influence, producers with influence, etc. And he's not really taking advantage of it. Like, bro, drop music, drop that album. And now he's in this situation. Now people are more focused on this more than ever. It's only going to get worse. This situation is only going to get worse. More people are going to drop videos. More people are going to try to expose and then start taunting him just like they taunted Gunna. Right now, there's already memes right now of Young Thug being called a rat. Like, there's a picture of, I'm going to put it on the screen if you see it, but there's a picture of Young Thug when he was on the laptop helping out Lil Durk. They put a rat head on Young Thug's head. Like, yeah, it's already starting right now. And with this audio circulating everywhere on the internet, Young Thug had no choice but to say something. He tweeted out saying, "They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. #ratware. But if that's the case, then Gunna is not a rat then. #ratware. Because when Gunna said that YSL was a gang, they didn't use that against Thug. I guess Thug thought they were going to use that against them. They could have, but they didn't. So I don't know what Thug is saying here. He just looks crazy and he's kind of scrambling right now. Like, where's the music? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where is the music? Forget all of this. Where is the music? But hey, maybe you guys don't think he ratted. I don't know. I really want to know what you guys think. Do you think is this ratting or not? For me, I don't care, but I'm only making this video because Young Thug just looks like a hypocrite. He was number one when it came to talking down on rats. He was up there. If you can name someone else that was talking more down on rats than anyone else, then you can name them. But Young Thug is definitely top 5 in that list, at least as of recently, because recently he's been going crazy when it came to talking about rats. But hey, at least he has more material to speak about in the music. Maybe he could, say his full response in a song, in a hot song. I don't know. He could do that. He could take advantage of this opportunity, even though he's in some hot water right now. But yeah, right now, I think dropping music is the only thing that can help Thug out right now. There's nothing else he can do. If he says nothing, it's bad. If he starts tweeting more, it looks even more bad. he has to drop music at this point. He's a musician. Drop music. You had more than enough time. You went on your UI Scooty rollout. You had merch bundles or merch stuff. He was selling stuff for UI Scooty. I think he had vinyls and things like that. Bro, get in the studio, drop some music, promote another single. Let's keep it going because it is not looking good for Young Thug right now.
And let me tell you why. When we like somebody, we make up all type of shit. He ain't tell. Yo, he mentioned his mans did the murder, but his mans died. Yeah, but his man wasn't dead then. His man died eventually. You know the favorite one? Yo, bro. Yo, is anybody even locked up because of that? Look, ain't nobody locked up. Yo, bro, he ain't snitch. Ain't nobody locked up because of what he said. How he snitch? You know what I mean? Third one. I love this one. This is like my favorite. He ain't snitch. Yo, he just spun the cops. Like, if anything, he did him a solid. He pointed him in another direction. When we like you, you can't tell. When we don't like you, we have the strictest rule in history.
And I know there's going to be some people in the comments defending Young Thug and things of that nature. Hey, it is what it is. Everyone has their own opinions, but I think this is in the same level of what Gunna did, if not worse, you know? But that's just my opinion. It's crazy. All that negative energy you were spewing out in the air, now it's going right back to you. Imagine how Gunna felt when you denounced him. Yeah, he was getting a bunch of tweets, a bunch of, oh, you a rat, getting trolled and all that. I honestly think right now is the best time for Thug to drop a track. I know I said that before, but I can't stress that enough. Right now, Thug's name is scorching hot, and not for a good thing, but the attention is on him, so I think he should just drop a track. He has no choice. There's nothing else for Thug to do. So, I mean, what do you guys think? What say you guys? Should he just sit there and take it and not say anything? Because I don't think that helps. If he responds back and says, oh, no, I wasn't snitching, I meant this and that, he looks like a hypocrite. So I don't know. What should he do? But yeah, that's what the comment section is there for. You guys let me know what you guys think Young Thug is. Is he a rat? Is he not? Do you guys care? Do you guys just want the music? Do you guys, I don't know, just let me know anything down below in the comments.
A nigga just beat a motherfucking a Rico. Nigga come home, still talking about, oh, nigga ratted, nigga a rat, nigga da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass, bro. Cause you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, you came back and bought your bitch in the ass.
And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.